Welcome back. The leader of Greece's extreme right Golden Dawn Party and several other top party officials were arrested today and charged with forming a criminal organization. Nikos Mikaloliakos earlier accused the Greek government of carrying out a witch hunt against Golden Dawn, the country's third most popular party. It won 18 of 300 seats in last year's election when it ran on an anti-immigration agenda. The arrests come 2 days after a self-proclaimed party sympathizer admitted stabbing to death a popular Greek rap singer. Greece's coalition partners have argued for months over whether to ban Golden Dawn. The government said it has evidence Golden Dawn is a criminal organization that's been involved in a string of attacks over the past 2 years.
Emergency workers in India are still searching for anyone alive under the rubble of a collapsed apartment building in Mumbai, where about 20 families lived. At least 25 people have been confirmed dead, while rescuers have saved more than 30 others. The 5-story building caved in without warning yesterday, trapping dozens and sparking an intense search mission. Authorities believe up to 35 bodies are still trapped inside. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, has used its strongest language yet in its latest report. Scientists now believe it's extremely likely that human activity is the dominant cause of global warming.
I would say if you've got a 95% probability that you're messing up the climate of this planet, I think that should be enough to motivate us towards action.
The decade 2001-2010 was the warmest on record, continuing the trend of global warming. More temperature records were broken than in any other previous decade. The rate of increase would have been even higher if it was not for the relative cooling influence of La Niña event and the role of deep ocean in absorbing the heat. So the IPCC report demonstrates that we must greatly reduce global emissions in order to avoid the worst effects of climate change.
And back locally, a hotel development plan on Lugard Road on the Peak is facing strong opposition from residents there. Ronnie Samtani has the details.
This majestic colonial mansion at 27 Lugard Road on the Peak has been named a Grade 2 historic building. Despite objections from the public, the Town Planning Board approved plans to redevelop the building into a hotel earlier this month.
I actually submitted a petition to the Planning Department, Transport Department, and also the Town Planning Board. We also have 14 Central and Western District councillors jointly sign an objection letter. We also have over 100 citizens signed on the objection letter submitted to the Planning Board as well. But unfortunately, the government neglected our opinion and continue to push forward.
Owners of the century-old building plan to convert the site into a 3- or 4-story boutique hotel. They also plan to build 2 additional villas, giving the hotel a total of 17 rooms. Residents are most concerned about the increase in traffic and pedestrian safety should the hotel be developed here. Lugard Road is the first section of the Hong Kong Trail and is frequented by hundreds of pedestrians every day.
Lugard Road is extremely narrow. Certain section is only 1.8 meter wide. So you can imagine if there's a vehicle passing by, pedestrian will be forced to be off the road and maybe probably standing on the slope, which is very dangerous.
The Transport Department said this can be resolved by restricting vehicle access.
There's already a situation that both pedestrian and car vehicles using the road at the same time. I think with the permit condition we have said that can be controlled and it will be more appropriate solution.
TAM says the plan is to limit the number of vehicles heading to the hotel at certain times on weekends and public holidays to reduce traffic flow. Ronnie Samtani, TVB News.
About 300 people spiced up their weekend by taking part in the 3rd annual Dragon Dash. The urban treasure hunt around different parts of Hong Kong aims to raise money for local charities. Rachel Leung went and had a look.
Ready, set, and go. These people are hyped up for charity. We're ready to take over the city. Dragon Dash has been helping local charities. This year, their focus is on Feeding Hong Kong, a group that redistributes food surpluses to those in need. This is your first time here?
Hi, Mom. Yes, it's for feeding Hong Kong. People need to eat, so we're here to support.
All for the children, definitely all for the children. That's why we're doing it. We're doing it for the children.
The excitement started as participants dashed across Hong Kong, completing challenges in order to find out exactly where the finish line is. They had to use their brains as well as their legs.
After the teams have completed each challenge, they're given a code to enter into the Dragon Dash app, which can activate the next clue they will need to go to the next location.
They've got lots of initiatives going on, but one of the great initiatives they have is taking food from the hospitality industry and delivering that to those in need. Because previously there was this disconnect between too much food in the hotels and restaurants and hungry people on the other side of town, and no way of connecting the two groups.
The mission here is to help fight hunger in Hong Kong while reducing the amount of food being sent to landfills. Organizers hope to raise $100,000 with today's adventure race. Rachel Lang, TVB News.
All right, Chris, over to you for sports.
Yeah, fun night of football ahead, I think. Let's find out. No shortage of storylines early in the new English Premier League season. Tonight, Tottenham takes on Chelsea at White Hart Lane. The two Portuguese managers were once cohorts and friends, but are now rivals. Jameson Wong has more.
Hatfields, McCoys, Van Halen, David Lee Roth, Minaj, Mariah, and now Jose AVB, all famous feuds. And the happy one, now the annoyed one, hit back at Tottenham manager Andre Villas-Boas, who said the relationship with his former mentor had broken down and they are no longer friends.
I don't describe it because I'm not a kid to discuss relationships with the media. I think it's a personal thing, and I'm not the key to discuss this with you.
And he says the relationship.
I don't care of what he says. I'm here not to comment what he says or to know what he says. I'm not interested.
At the moment, Tottenham and Chelsea meet tonight in one of the marquee matchups in the English Premier League this weekend. Former Spurs player Gareth Bale is set to make his home debut for Real Madrid in tonight's derby against Atletico. The world record summer signing has missed the last two games because of a thigh injury. Atletico's last win at the Bernabeu came in 1999. And nice goal from the Bundesliga, Augsburg versus Mönchengladbach. This goal put MGB ahead 2-1, but Augsburg scored a late equalizer. The game ended in a 2-2 tie. Jameson Wong, TVB News.
In baseball, the St. Louis Cardinals clinched the National League Central Division title after beating the Chicago Cubs 7-0. Pitcher Lance Lynn went 6 innings and got the win. He struck out 9 batters and allowed just 4 hits. David Freese and Matt Holliday homered for the Cards, who are in the postseason for the 11th time in the past 18 years. The world's best golfers have declared an all-out assault on the game's magic score of 59. No one has ever accomplished the feat on the European Tour. The Dunhill Links Championship yesterday, American Peter Uihlein narrowly missed an eagle on 18, which would have given him golf's holy grail score. He settled for a 12-under round of 60 and is 2 shots behind England's Tom Lewis after 36 holes. Earlier this month, American Jim Furyk shot a 59 on the PGA Tour, while Phil Mickelson also flirted with that score this year.
And finally for tonight, honouring Pakistani teenager Malala Yousafzai. The girl's education advocate who survived an assassination attempt by the Taliban has been named Harvard University's Humanitarian of the Year.
The most powerful thing for me is education, is knowledge. Those people consider themselves powerful just because of having guns in their hands. But I think I am powerful, and I will be powerful if I empower myself with education and with knowledge.
We educate women because it is fair. We educate women because it is smart, and we educate women, thank you, Malala. We educate women because it changes the world.
Hundreds of students and faculty members applauded Malala when she took to the stage to accept the award. She said she's hoping to become a politician one day so that she can wield influence on a broad scale. And that's the news for tonight. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Hello everyone. It was sunny this morning, but it became cloudy in the afternoon. At 5 p.m., a ridge of high pressure was bringing the northeast monsoon to the coast of Guangdong. Today's temperatures range from 25.3 to 28.6 degrees, and the current temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. 0.1 millimeters of rain has been recorded since midnight. So Freddie, how's the weather tomorrow?
Oh.
Cloudy with a few rain patches. Temperatures range from 26 to 29 degrees. Tomorrow's API is forecast at 30 to 75, and the pollution level will range from medium to high. The maximum UV index forecast for tomorrow will be about 4. Now, here's the latest global weather update. Cloudy in Shanghai and Xiamen. Cloudy in Guangzhou and Chengdu. Cloudy in Beijing, rain in Seoul. Rain in Ho Chi Minh City and Manila. Cloudy in Kuala Lumpur, thunderstorms in Singapore. Sunny in Karachi, showers in Mumbai. Sunny in Cairo, sunny intervals in Nairobi. Sunny in Brisbane and Sydney. Cloudy in Toronto, sunny in New York. Sunny in San Francisco and Los Angeles. Sunny intervals in London, sunny in Amsterdam, cloudy in Frankfurt. And that's the weather. Have a great evening.